Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show will begin in 10 minutes.
Come on down to Jimmy's Sports Lounge. Come on down tonight. Come on. Come on down to Jimmy's Sports Lounge. Everything gonna be all right. Come on down to Jimmy's Sports Lounge. Come on down today. Come on down to Jimmy's Sports Lounge. It's a great place to be.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, for Big B's Believe It or What Trivia Challenge? We'll have 8 contestants competing, with one winner facing our champion, Sir Big B. The topics will be random. The opponents will be random. The road to the top will be filled with slippery slopes. Who will be the final person standing? To find out, you must believe it or what?
Or what, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the special live-only meet and greet here tonight. My name is DK. As you can imagine, we got a big show. It is the end of the Summer Beach Party. I do have live on the pre-show meet and greet the Big B.
Hi there.
And also Choo Choo Stu from London, England.
Hey, how you doing?
Check, check.
Check.
I forgot about that. Check.
You're supposed to do that when we go on the show. But that's all cool. That's all fine and dandy. So normally, folks, we have a segment on the show. It's called the Epicenter. And like we've been so busy, Angry Old Man last week, and I don't know what went on the week before, but you had a block party, Big B, and we've been anxiously waiting to hear about this. The most unsociable person besides me had a block party.
I did have a block party, and it was last Saturday. And for me, it started at 5 a.m.
Oh,
and when you say a block party,
yeah,
that you had a block party, is that a party in your block?
The entire, you remember the street I was on?
Yeah.
So that entire street gets blocked off. All the cars move, and everybody comes out and sets up tables, and
so it's like a street party.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay.
So mine started at 5 a.m. Because I had to go out and light the smoker. I lit the smoker at 5 a.m., let it come up, and in the meantime, I was injecting my pork shoulder, putting a rub on it, and had this pork on at 6 a.m. I was doing, after that, I did some grilled corn salsa, and then I was putting on some chicken and some steaks. All in the meantime, I'm sweating my ass off because it's coming down.
Are you smoking the chicken and steaks or just barbecuing?
Yes. No, smoking.
You're smoking steaks?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll have to talk about that. Okay.
So I was smoking the pork, chicken, steaks, and the grilled corn salsa I did on the grill. But in the meantime, I'm sweating my ass off because it's hot out and I'm running around. I'm by a hot smoker and all of this. We got to set up the tables out front and all this. So my wife comes, and my wife lately with the drinks, she made a drink with watermelon vodka and some other stuff in it.
And what time of day is this?
Oh, this was, by the time she made it, probably 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Excellent. She's a girl after my own heart.
So she made it, she gave it to me, and I took it, and there was a lot of vodka in it, but it was it was amazingly refreshing because there's ice and it's got the watermelon flavor and all. I sat there, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And that gave me a second life to go continue to do all my smoking and setting up. So by the time everything was set up, I was half in the bag. It officially started at noon. So I had already had 3 or 4 of the vodka drinks. Then I started drinking beer. And then my friends came over. So I'm half in the bag smoking. My friends are over. The kids are out. Now there was 2 bounce houses, one for little kids, one for bigger kids. There was a blow up maze for like the teenagers to go run through and play through and all that. There was a DJ. And everybody, not everybody, but a good amount of people on the block were all set up out in the street with all their tables and all the people they invited.
You actually had your table out on the street.
Yes.
Because you were like, no one's going to eat my shit. I'm just hanging out with my friends. Like,
right, but we all put our tables out on the street.
Very antisocial before the watermelon vodka.
But we still put out, regardless of being antisocial or not, our table still goes out on the street.
Right.
Everybody's table goes out on the street.
Like, and what's on the table? The food.
Well, we had two tables. The main table where everybody sits at, like, the backyard table with the umbrella in the middle. And then we set up a separate, smaller table that we put the food on in the trays, utensils, buns, whatever.
And is this food for your family and friends? It's not for everyone else.
No, it's not for everybody. It's just for.
So you didn't invite me, like, hey, great to see you, great to be part of the block, Mr. Johnson. Come on and try some pulled pork.
Well, my next door neighbor, one of my next door neighbors who just moved in, I don't know, 6-7 months ago, however long they moved in. They were out and they came back later on in the day and they didn't set up anything. So we asked them to come by us. So my one neighbor, we came by us. They had some pulled pork. We were drinking. We had a good time. So yes, one neighbor came by us. Otherwise, no.
People walk by, going to the blow up maze and the bouncy jump and trying samples of the people across the street and whatever they were offering, and you just kind of like shot them the finger and continued your own little party.
At this point, I told you about the watermelon drink. In total, we drank a bottle and a half of vodka, and I had half a case of beer.
So I would think that would make you more friendly.
I was half in a bag, so like kind of I wanted to sit. When you get to the point when you're drinking, you're friendly for a little while, and then you get to the point where you just want to sit. Yeah. I was at that point, because I was running around since 5 o'clock in the morning doing the smoking and the setting up and all of this, and then my friends come over, so we're laughing, talking, bullshitting. At that point, when we invited the neighbors over, I just wanted to sit down. I didn't want to move. I was half in the bag and still drinking and just wanted to sit. I was done cooking. Like the pulled pork was the finale. That was done.
So what was the total count at the Big B stand?
At the total amount of people?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like about 10.
Oh, so you had a good turnout.
Yeah, about 10 people.
All right. And did Mrs. B provide grab bags?
No. She was busy doing the cocktails. Okay. The vodka watermelon drink, which I believe is going to be the drink tonight. And she called it something, and I forget what it's called. So we'll have to ask her. But if you get too inebriated, this may cost you the believe it or what chance. I know. I'm already like almost done with my first beer. Jeez, you're on fire to this endless summer. We're about a minute away. Stu, you're fast recovering. You're awake. You're ready to go.
I'm awake. Yeah, and I'm awake.
I'm ready. Are you drinking watermelon vodka, or are you drinking energy drinks?
I'm drinking coffee here.
That's a great idea, Stu. That's going to give you the advantage.
I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, geez.
Maybe a little bit.
I was up at 4 a.m. Eastern, so we're about equal, and I worked the full day. And
I was up at about 3 a.m. Eastern.
Okay, so we're pretty even, but I'm only the quiz master. I just have to pronounce words.
Yeah. So but I'm fighting fit and ready to go.
All right, well, here we go. It's time to go, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me while I click all the buttons, and it is time for the final episode of the Endless Summer Beach Party. Away we go.
Air traffic control, bring in New York. Roger that. Bring in Canada. 10-4. gentlemen, we have liftoff.
The show is about to start.
Roger, we have liftoff.
In 3, 2, 1. The heat is coming to Cave Crew Radio. The Endless Summer Beach Party 2022.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, for Big B's Believe It or What Trivia Challenge? We'll have 8 contestants competing, with one winner facing our champion, Sir Big B. The topics will be random. The opponents will be random. The road to the top will be filled with slippery slopes. Who will be the final person standing? To find out, you must believe it or what?
This is Radio.
There was a time when the world turned their back upon men. Men with a dream and savage yearning within them. Legions compelled by passion that knows no boundary. A consuming flame that defies plausible explanation. Battling the forces of domestication, they find the courage to band together to experience the awesome power of being men.
I say this with all due respect.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Tonight's broadcast of The Masculine Feminist has been commandeered by the secret society No Ma'am.
Gotta go to a place like a shot and a beer, steak, maybe. Saying we can stop, get pancakes, and then we'll get laid, all right?
Why do you drink ice cold beer on a hot day?
Mr. Clevin, what else are you gonna do with it?
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
The Yankees are champions of baseball. It's a power one goal.
This is Cave Crew Radio.
Yes, indeed it is. Cape Crew Radio, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TalkShoe. We are live on Power FM in California. And we are available wherever great podcasts can be found. Tonight, my name is the Quiz Master. And I officially declare today, just so you know, there's National Cat Day, National Toast Day, National Daffodil Day. Today is National Believe It or What Day. From this day forward, September the 2nd shall be known as National or International, should I say, Believe It or What Day. We have a great show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It has been years, I swear, in the making, and I don't think I'm exaggerating, in the form of years, to get through 8 people to get to this night against the grand champion of Believe It or What, Big B, and the person he's facing, they've already faced probably 5 times. But anyway, we've got some good stuff. We got Mike Reads the News coming up as well. But let's bring in our co-host of the show and defending Believe It or What champion. And we've got some exciting news to bring forth in a little while. But
And now, here's the Duke of Stench. As knighted by the Queen, the self-proclaimed President of the United States, a university graduate, and always the epicenter of something, Sir Big B.
Yes, live from Queens, New York. I am Sir Big B, your president-elect of the United States of America. And as always, the epicenter of something. This week, it's Believe It or What. This is the finale. So it's the epicenter of trivia this week.
I'm wondering if you're stale.
I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like, I'm thinking about, Stu has been on a hot streak. He's in it. He's been doing it. I've kind of just been in the background. If I was needed for a lifeline, I would chime in, but otherwise I haven't been involved. So we'll see.
All right. Well, we have a little intro for your friend as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, our most anticipated guest ever. Food photographer, an Instagram influencer, a semi-pro marathon runner from the Valley of Vegetables. The artist formerly known as Choo Choo Stu.
Well, that's a bit over-exaggerated, but yeah, I'm here. Good evening. Africa here.
All right. Great to have you. Before we get into the rules and all that stuff, ladies and gentlemen, what we got coming up tonight. So what we were talking about is it all started with 8 contestants. Isbia, Eric the Swede, Mike Denver, Afka, Chris Ripka, Amanda, Scotty, and Jason Scott. And then we got down to where we are tonight. And I don't know if we want to get into it because it was a crazy road. We had some great matches. We had a lot of fun. I don't know. Do you really want to recap really quick, Big B? Like not too long, but. Well,
We'll do round 1 really quick. Let me get to it. Hold on. I had round 2 up because that's where my board is. So round 1 matchup, we had Amanda. First matchup, Amanda beat Eric the Swede 5-4. Close matchup, Amanda stormed from behind. Next up was Scott Morris versus Jason Scott. Jason won again 5-4. Close matchup. Next was Isbia and Mike Devine, otherwise known as Mike Denver. Mike won handily 5-2. Final matchup of the first round was Scott Morris versus Afka. Scott Morris was there because
Chris Ripka's girlfriend messaged us that he had strep throat.
Yeah, whatever. I haven't heard from him since, by the way.
He's living in a van by the river. Anyway.
So we had a replacement, and Scott was drawn as the replacement, and Afka beat him 5-3. So Scott Morris was a 2-time loser in this tournament.
I believe Scott was lying down the first time and sitting up the second time.
It very well possibly may have been,
if I remember correctly.
So round 2 was scheduled to be Jason Scott versus Mike Devine, otherwise known as Mike Denver. He was a no-show.
Another no-show.
So Jason Scott faced off against himself.
It was a battle.
And Jason Scott beat himself 3-2. The final matchup of round 2 was again Afka, Guru Stu facing off against Amanda, and Stu ran away with it 5-2. Bringing to round 3, Stu versus Jason Scott in a very tight matchup. Choo Choo Stu pulled it out, answering the final 4 questions correctly to win 5-4.
So you got a lot of pressure on yourself. Yeah. So, and Jason Scott, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, was sent a shirt. So tonight we are playing for this. This is the Believe It or What Championship Trophy. It will be awarded in either London, England, or Queens, New York, via shipment of Amazon after the show. So the Believe It or What Championship and bragging rights is on the line. Now, not just that. You guys know that we are live quite often. We'll get to that in one sec, but hang on. You guys know that we are live at Jimmy's Sports Bar, Kingston, Ontario. Well, they are betting on this. Okay, so they actually have envelopes going on right now. You can see the people's names.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't mean to pull that up. Sorry. So right now, according to my information from Jimmy's Sports Bar, is 70 to 30 for Big B. So you got nothing to lose, Choo Choo Stu.
No, I'm the underdog. I'm fine with it.
He's relaxed. He's been in the groove. He's on a hot streak. He's relaxed. He's got nothing to lose. All the pressure's on me.
I believe it is.
He's a defending champion, Big B. So
if I had $5, like if Jay Vegas would spot me $5 or whatever the pot is over there, I might go on a long shot and place it on Choo Choo Stu because he's been on a roll and we've doubted him. And but Big B, I mean, he was the one answering the questions for the lifeline and all of that stuff. Which, by the way, folks, no lifeline. But I will offer you something new tonight, and that new offer is going to be. I mean, hey, we talk about fake news all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be.
Oh, you don't like the question? How about, is this news story real or fake? I guess you would believe it or what?
That's right. You're going to have one chance to use that, shall we call it a lifeline, once we get started on the show. I do have the hat with the two names, but Big B, you kind of got to do double duty. Tell us about your fucking drink, and then the rules of the game.
So this is the drink that was at the block party that we drank a bottle and a half of vodka with. It is the watermelon drink with watermelon vodka. My wife is calling it the Gallagher because it's watermelon and it gets you smashed.
The Gallagher.
The Gallagher.
Watermelon. Is anyone taking notes for us today? All right.
Gallagher.
So be careful how many Gallaghers she feeds you. She might be on Choo Choo Stu's payroll.
By the way, just real quick, there's a half a bottle of vodka in this. This is what we have tonight.
Okay. And
so there'll be more drinking.
And your wife can only handle one drink.
Right. So I'm going to be drinking the rest.
So
is that with a beer chaser?
Yeah. So no peanut butter whiskey tonight. Jay Vegas, count me for 10 on Stu. I'll PayPal you after the show. I got 10 on Choo Choo Stu. All right. So before you get too hammered and we get into the questions, what are the rules of the game? Now, there's no life preservers except for my special real or fake exception.
So the game goes, DK will pick the names out of a hat between me and Stu. Whoever he picks out first will be the first one to go. And we'll do this baseball style. So the first person to go and then the second person to go will be in round one. This will go through until we get the first one to get to 5. If we are tied at 4, the person that goes first will get the first answer, will get the first chance to answer the 5th question correct. If they get it correct, the second person has a chance to tie. If the first person gets it wrong and the second person gets it right, just like in baseball, the bottom of the 9th, you win the game.
Game over.
Game over. If the score is more than 1 point difference and the player number 1 has the advantage of, say, 4-2 and answers the 5th question correctly, it's over because there is no way you can get 3 points in one question.
Right. There must be a definitive winner. Right? Hello?
Yes, there must be a definitive winner.
Okay.
First person to 5 wins.
All right. So now I've got to get the hat.
Oh, sorry, not the first person to 5, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm still sober. I am only drinking beer.
There you go.
So
the hat is the names are in the hat. The drawing is. This is to who goes first.
which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen,
It's Friday!
it is Friday. So everybody might as well have a good time. All right. So in this hat, ladies and gentlemen, I have both names of Choo Choo Stu and Big B. And the name I pick randomly above my head, go between the two sheets, will go first. The person going first tonight is Choo Choo Stu. Choo Choo Stu, you are going to go first.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes to go first, but hey,
Well, you got to answer a question at some point, right?
yeah.
Either way, yeah.
All right.
Short side wants to know: did you steal Raymond's hat? I'm assuming that's meant to you, Stu.
Oh, I didn't see that. We can show that in. And hello to Short Side and everybody else listening out there. All right, Jimmy Sports Bar, you better get ready because someone's going to win some money.
Fact or fiction? True or false? Right or wrong? Let's go. It's time to play Believe It
or what? And we have Short Side in Stu's corner for the Queen.
Queen and country.
This is an international challenge.
It truly is. You got Canadians, a Canadian host with Canadians betting in the bar, 2 Brits. I'm the only American here. I'm outnumbered.
I don't know the answers here. All right, so I need this page. So that's the answers. It's a little bit different. Choo Choo Stu, are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. So yeah.
In Star Trek,
oh fuck's sake!
Which of the following Klingons became the first Klingon emperor, unifying the Klingon people? Was it A, Martok, son of Urtog, B, Goron, son of Morel, C, Worf, son of Mog, or D, Kalas, the unforgettable? Let me read it again.
You don't need to, because I've never watched Star Wars.
It's not Star Wars, it's Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek. Sorry, Star Trek. I've never watched Star Trek.
Do you want the answers again?
No. I'm going for A.
You're going for Martok, son of the Urdog.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, folks, I don't know either.
That answer is wrong. Incorrect. Goose egg.
Apparently, it was Cullis, the unforgettable. Cullis was known as the great warrior and a great lover.
Good for him.
Maybe a chance for you to jump ahead. Yeah, it's actually an England question.
Great. Don't give Stu the England questions.
In the English comic strip Andy Cap,
okay,
who are Andy Cap's best friends and neighbors? Was it A, the Whites, B, the Richardsons, C, the O'Connors, or D, the Smiths? The English comic strip Andy Cap, who are his best friends and neighbors? The Whites, the Richardsons, the O'Connors, or the Smiths?
Stu knows this question, doesn't he?
I don't know. We can't tell you.
The Whites. I don't know.
Big B is going to go on a whim and say the Whites. Let's see what we got.
That answer is correct.
The Whites. Andy Capp was created by cartoonist Reg Smith. All right, Stu, all is not lost. And don't forget.
That answer is.
I hit the button by mistake. And don't forget, you also have the weird news lifeline.
Yep.
And Short Side is saying this is brutal. We're just getting started, Short Side. Give us a minute. Stu, you like music. You're a fan of music. What classic rock group scored hits with the songs Feels Like the First Time, Hot Blooded, and Cold as Ice? What classic rock group scored hits with the songs Feels Like the First Time, Hot Blooded, and Cold as Ice? Was it A, Foreigner? Was it B, Styx? Was it C, Journey? Or was it D, Cheap Trick? Feels Like the First Time, Hot Blooded, Cold as Ice, Foreigner, Styx, Journey, or Cheap Trick?
What was the third one?
Well, so the songs?
No, yeah, the third answer.
Oh, so the answers were Foreigner, Styx, Journey, and Cheap Trick.
I'm gonna go with the Foreigner.
Foreigner is his answers, ladies and gentlemen, to tie the game momentarily or to fall behind possibly.
That answer is correct.
All right, Foreigner is correct. Big B, can you at least keep score for me?
I am. I'm keeping score.
I know we're tied 1-1, but Big B.
I have it in the book. I'm doing a book.
Making its debut in 1986, what legal drama TV series starred the likes of Harry Hamlin and Richard Dysart? Sorry, I had to flip the page. Was it A, Boston Legal, B, The Practice, C, LA Law, or D, Law and Order?
In 1986?
They're not easy questions.
The year was 1986 with Harry Hamlin and Richard Dysart. Was it Boston Legal, The Practice, LA Law, or Law and Order?
Ooh.
Or, of course, you could trade this for a weird news story.
Law and Order.
He's going to go Law and Order, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what comes up.
That answer is wrong. Incorrect. Goose egg.
Actually, LA Law.
LA Law.
For 8 seasons from 1986 to 1994.
Damn it.
Did you know that one, Choo Choo Stu?
To be honest, I wouldn't have had a clue. Stabbing in the dark there.
All right, so after 2 full rounds, we're tied at 1.
Yep.
All right. I'm sure Stu will get this one. As of 2018, which of the following movies, as of 2018, which of the following U.S. states, I apologize, I was looking at 2 questions, have never had a Miss America winner? Which of the following states had never had a Miss America winner? Is it A, Oklahoma, B, Alaska, C, New York, or D, Michigan? Never had a Miss America winner. That's a beauty pageant. Oklahoma, Alaska, New York, or Michigan for the lead.
I'll tell you what, can I take a real or fake?
Oh, he's going to go and bypass the question. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the answer was Alaska.
And you know, I would have said Alaska. That was going to be.
The answer was
Oh,
Alaska,
never mind.
but instead
That's
we're
what I-
going to go to a real or fake story.
Oh, you don't like the question? How about, is this news story real or fake? I guess you would believe it or what?
So this is your only lifeline per se. You need to tell me if this story is real or fake. And the only way to actually make this segment legitimate, ladies and gentlemen, is go to a place like Florida. Because Florida has a lot of real stories that are really weird. But you also see a lot of fake shit floating around the internet as well. So for a point, Stu, I need to know if the following headline and story is real or fake. Florida man throws feces at judge during trial, misses, and he is acquitted. Court officials say a Florida man charged with burglary defecated during his criminal trial and tried to throw his feces at the judge. Choo Choo Stu, is that Florida story real or fake?
I'd imagine it's quite possible. I'm not sure if they're handcuffed, you know, depending what he's there for. Would he be handcuffed while he's on trial? But I'm going to say it's real. Why not?
Choo Choo Stu goes for a 2 points. Is this subject real?
That answer is correct.
In fact, it was real, Choo Choo Stu.
It's Florida. It's got to be real.
Well, you don't know that. Don't mislead contestants in the wrong direction. So you have 2, but you have used your is it real or fake lifeline, and it did work to your benefit. So congratulations. What the hell's going on over here with Short Side? It's Florida. There's an 80. Oh, we have odds on everything tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, there is an 80% chance that it's true. Okay, before we go to Mike Jolitz and everything like that, I think we should. So you're the home team, Big B. You're down 2-1.
Yep.
This would probably be a good time to go to Mike Jolitz after this question.
Okay.
If you guys agree, you're ready to, like, if Stu's ready to pee on the lilies and all that good stuff. So Stu would have had the last question right, ladies and gentlemen. He said he was leaning towards Alaska, but he got his point either way. Over to the theater, Big B. In which of the Rocky movies did Hulk Hogan have a part? In which of the Rocky movies did Hulk Hogan have a part? Did you give your answer?
3.
So you're going Rocky 3 without hearing the suggestions.
I don't need Rocky 3.
He is confident as a Rocky fan. God, I hope you're right.
That answer is correct.
So we're at 2-2.
Very confident there. Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. I have the Rocky movies in my database.
Oh, I forgot you and the damn fucking dispenser that you have. Do you guys want one more question, or should we stop at 2-2? One more round?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Let's go. Let's go one more round. Folks, currently tied at 2-2. They've had equal amount of turns. Choo Choo Stu has used his life preserver, so only Big B has that. Stu, arguably the best known video game character of all time is Mario. He appeared in 1981 in which video game? Mario video game. A, Mario Brothers. B, Donkey Kong. C, Pitfall. D, Pac-Man. 1981, Mario first appeared in a video game? Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Pitfall, or Pac-Man?
Oh, fucking hell. I want to say Donkey Kong.
You either
I want to say,
or
but then
you
I want to
say
say
it.
Mario Brothers.
Well, you've got to make a choice.
No, I'm going to go with what I said, Donkey Kong. Because I'm not into computer games, but I remember Donkey Kong. So I'll go with that. That's something I used to play.
Awesome. So is it Donkey Kong?
That answer is correct.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Donkey Kong was one of the earliest examples of a platform game. And Mario was the guy smashing the hammer. He later went on to be more famous in many other games, Mario Kart, and
that's it.
You know, but he actually, his first appearance was in Donkey Kong. All right. On to our next one. Big B, before we do a short break. These comic book superheroes were trained in Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. A, the Justice League. B, the X-Men. C, the Avengers. Or D, the Fantastic Four.
The X-Men.
Again, a really quick answer to tie it at 3. This is going to be a tight one, folks.
That answer is...
Oh, I didn't even finish. I'm gonna leave you all hanging. This new soundboard does weird stuff.
That answer is... correct.
Yeah, it was the X-Men. The X-Men are the heroic mutants. Well, you stumbled on a couple of movie ones, but Stu is keeping right up with you here. It's 3-3. I need to wet my whistle because I'm seemingly doing most of the talking. So 3-3, ladies and gentlemen. First 1 to 5, if the other person gets it wrong. So there's a lot of action yet to come. Don't tell your friends about it. Share the show. I'll be interested. I got a message from Jim here. How did you steal the Jimmy Cup? Oh, I thought he was going to have an update on the. He's calling it the Jimmy Cup now. Send more money, and it can be the Jimmy Cup. Okay. Send more money to home base. We're running out of our funds, Jimmy. Send us more money. All right, so let's bring it. Great friend of the show, always a good guy. Did a special segment for our Pucks and Pikes last week. It was awesome. Here we go. Let's take a break, boys. Regroup.
And now, Cave Crew Radio presents Mike Reads the News with Mike Jolitz.
Oh, for God's sakes, I hate this thing. Sorry, folks.
Hello, Cave Crew Radio. Hello, DK, and hello, Sir Big B. Oh, wow. Hey, how the hell are you guys doing? I am doing fan-fucking-tastic. Yes. All right, guys. It is now time for Mike Reads the News. Took the cars for a proper washing last Saturday. Bad fucking idea. Of course, it fucking rained 2 hours later. Unreal. Colin Kaepernick and his girlfriend had a baby a few weeks ago. They didn't announce the name, but did say the kid is complaining about racism already. Now that there's a new law on the books, you have to be 21 years old to buy canned whipped cream in New York due to people getting high from the nitrous oxide inside the can.
That sucks.
It's going to be harder to do whippets in New York now. The 18th ranked Wisconsin Badgers football season starts tomorrow. They play unranked Illinois State. Should be a home win for opening day 2022. Lay's are bringing back Olestra in its potato chips summer of 2023. They promised to not have so much anal leakage this time and less than 3% explosive diarrhea. A transgender female in Alabama tried to join a sorority last week.
Hi guys, it's Grant.
They actually tried to join every sorority, all 20 of them. One rejected her, he, she, it.
Hi guys.
The Ravens were undefeated in preseason football again. They haven't lost a preseason game since 2015. Sadly, their mascot was carted off the field during the game. Season may be over for the mascot. Wow. MTV Awards were on last weekend. I missed it. No, I didn't. I did miss Lizzo, the bulbous-ass singer, complain about being oppressed. Yeah, she's oppressed. That's a good one. And finally, it is now time for some local news. My pool has finally been poured. Oh my God, it's been a long trip to get here. Oh, I can't wait to get in the pool. I don't care if it's cold. All right, you guys, that does it for the news. It is now time for the tidbits. They're not headlines. They're just little tiny pieces of shit. Yeah. Congrats to Shenry. He finally made it to level 36 on Pokemon Go. Took you long enough. Yeah. Phoenix was ranked as one of the rudest cities in America. Congrats, I guess. Yeah. Netflix is going to make another sequel to the Beverly Hills Cop series. I'll wait to see how good it is. Oh, yeah. Ozzy Osbourne says he's moving back to the UK and does not want to die in the US. Okay, fine by me. Yeah. And finally, in the tidbits, Clerks 3 is going to be out in theaters in less than 2 weeks. Damn. Yeah. Alrighty, guys, well, that does it for this Mike Reads the News. I hope you guys have a great show. Congratulations to whoever is going to win in the finals for the Believe It or What. Alrighty, guys. Later, bye-bye.
The always entertaining Mike Jolitz to kind of break it up a little bit.
I'm glad his pool got poured. I'm glad the concrete got poured for his pool. He's been
and what a better place to have a pool than when it's summer all year long. I mean, why wouldn't you have a pool? I mean, like us here in the north, and I'm sure in England.
Yeah, we would only use it for like a week here.
A week, I'd get 3 months out of it. Probably the same for Big B. But I mean, in Arizona, I would think a pool is like And
I saw it like all dug up, and he was waiting for the concrete to come. It's going to be a nice sized pool. It's going to be nice in there.
I saw the pictures. He might not have much of a yard left, but who cares?
He actually is. He's got a nice little piece of land there.
Yeah.
It's not huge, but even with the pool, he's got some nice room there.
There he is, Mike Jolitz, the master of the Rubik's Cube. Here we go, boys. We're back.
Fact or fiction? True or false? Right or wrong? Let's go. It's time to play Believe It or What?
Or what? Oh, boy. We're locked at 3. Choo Choo Stu is next. Chance to score a point. Based on an Anthony Burgess novel. Oh, you get a film question. Based on an Anthony Burgess novel, what film stars Malcolm McDowell as Alex DeLarge? Malcolm McDowell as Alex DeLarge. Is it A, Straw Dogs, B, Children of Men, C, Dr. Strangelove, or D, A Clockwork Orange? Want me to read them again?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Malcolm McDowell as Alex DeLarge in either Straw Dogs, Children of Men, Dr. Strangelove, or A Clockwork Orange. Stu, believe it or what?
I'm going to go for Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange for 4 points, and that puts you in a driver's seat if Big B slips. If not, he can get in the driver's seat. Ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm McDowell as Alec DeLarge in Clockwork Orange.
That answer is correct.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange was actually directed, ladies and gentlemen, by
Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. Oh, Big B knew that. See, you jumped in on him on a movie question. Big B, I don't know if you've ever been this tight before.
It's about.
Yeah. I guess this is kind of movies too, in a way.
Okay.
What was the name of the school Harry Potter was to attend before he got his letter to Hogwarts?
I have no fucking idea. How's that sound?
He was to attend before he got his letter to go to Hogwarts. Was it Muggy High? Was it Stonewall High? Was it St. Thomas High? Or was it Stonebridge High?
And he's still got his real or fake to use as well, just as a reminder there.
Thank you for reminding me, because I've never watched Harry Potter, so I don't have a fucking clue. I'm going to use my real or fake.
Okay, you're going to play real or fake. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, just for you playing at home, it was Stonewall High. The first Harry Potter novel, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, made its debut in 1997. Just for those of you playing at home. All right, here we go again. Take it away, Lee.
Oh, you don't like the question? How about, is this news story real or fake? I guess you would believe it or what?
Believe it or what, Big B. Florida man puts rabbit carcass in his ex-wife's mailbox as a birthday present. Jet Muckler, not Mucklicker. Jet Muckler was arrested in Tampa on Friday on a misdemeanor for placing a rabbit carcass in his wife's mailbox for her birthday. Jet appeared before the court Monday and was released on a $10,000 bail. Florida man puts rabbit carcass in ex-wife's mailbox as birthday present. Is that real or fake?
And here's the problem. Short size right. That's Florida. That absolutely could be true in Florida. Nowhere
Was
else.
it oven ready?
Right. Nowhere else in this country would it even be remotely possible, except for Florida. He put a rabbit carcass
in his ex-wife's
mailbox.
His name is Jet Muckler.
Jet? Jet?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Jet Muckler
was released on $10,000 bail for placing a dead rabbit carcass in his wife's mailbox.
I think that's.
Is
I think it's
that
fake.
real or fake?
I think it's fake.
He's going to go with fake, and that'll tie the game, ladies and gentlemen. 80% odds against him. The Big B. Oh, wait a minute.
That answer is correct.
It is, in fact, fake. Now, sitting as an outsider, guys, I would have thought that the feces one was weirder, but that wasn't the case. All right.
Thank you, Stu, for reminding me about my my life.
No, that's okay.
Otherwise, I would have gotten that wrong. I had no idea about the Harry Potter question.
English people are kind of like Canadians, you know. They always say "excuse me" and
We're sporting. We're the sporting, polite type.
And
Not
so,
like
like, I
thank
mean-
fuck he's forgotten.
he might tell you to fuck off on the side. And I noticed, Big D, is that's still your first drink.
No, I poured another one while Mike was reading the
Okay.
news.
Do you want me to stall, Stu, to give you some advantage while Big B sips?
No, he can sip away. He can sip.
The short side says we're nothing like the Canadians in England. I don't know. I'm like the Archie Bunker of Canada. I tell things the way they are. All right, folks, listen, we're 4-4. What a better match could you ask for in the Grand Championship? If Stu gets this right, Big B has a chance to tie. If Stu gets this wrong, Big B could answer correct and take the Grand Championship away from Stu. I got to wet my whistle. I'm the only one talking tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I gave the job, as you'll see next week, when Big B probably has about 9 weird news stories to catch up on because we haven't done it in a while.
Right.
And I'll just sit there and make comments, and I'm having a great old time. Right. We're over talking. All right. Stu, again, you like music.
Go on.
What artist holds the record for the most Grammy nominations in one night without winning?
Oh, God.
The number is 9. Which artist holds the record for the most Grammy nominations in one night without winning? And that number is 9. Is it Stevie Wonder? Is it Kanye West? Is it Rihanna? Or is it Paul McCartney? 9 nominations, did not win.
Wow.
Stevie Wonder, Kanye West, Rihanna, or Paul McCartney?
Oh, fuck's sake.
This is a big one. This will put
I
you
mean, I haven't got the faintest idea, to be honest. And they didn't win one on that particular night.
on one night. Not saying they never won, right? On one night, they were nominated 9 times and didn't win. Stevie
Trying to figure out what the 9 categories would be.
Rihanna, and Paul McCartney.
Let's just go Rihanna.
He's going to go Rihanna for the chance to move ahead for the kill. If not, Big B can steal the whole thing.
That answer is wrong. Incorrect. Goose egg.
Believe it or not, it was Paul McCartney. This one's surprising. He recorded with the Beatles. More than 2,200 musicians, by the way, have covered Paul's song Yesterday.
Wow. I had no idea either. I would have said Kanye West.
See, so now here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Big B can retain his title. Gets it wrong, we go to another round. Airing from February to May of 2018, who was the winner of Survivor Ghost Island?
I don't know. I've never watched Survivor ever.
Well, you're going to guess.
Yeah, sure.
Who won Survivor Ghost Island? I guarantee you there's someone out there that knows this. I don't. Ben Drybergen, Wendell Holland, Adam Klein, or Sarah Lucini? Ben Drybergen.
Adam Klein.
What's that?
Adam Klein. I have no fucking idea.
See, I don't either.
That answer is wrong. Incorrect. Goose egg.
It was Wendell Holland.
Great.
And the hidden immunity idols for Survivor Ghost Island were items from previous seasons. I've never watched it before.
No, I've never seen one episode. No.
All right, so we're in the same place. Stu can jump to 5, and take a possible win, or you can put Big B in the same position. Touted as the greatest stress reliever, what toy became popular in April of 2017? The greatest stress reliever of all time. What toy became popular in 2017? Stu, was it the stress ball? Was it the spin top? Was it the squishy sponge? Or was it the fidget spinner?
I would go for the fidget spinner.
Best reliever of all time in 2017 is the year.
I remember the fidget spinners was a big craze not that long ago. So I'm thinking stress balls are out before that. The other squidgy ball was out. Yeah, I'm going to go the spinner.
Fidget spinner to put himself at 5, ladies and gentlemen.
That answer is correct.
Oh, our backs against the wall. Big B, we will have a new champion, or you will bounce back off the ropes on the rope-a-dopa like Muhammad Ali.
Depends on if you ask me survivor questions again.
You have a music question.
Okay.
Just
I got a little bit of a chance.
All these questions, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going through. I'm not picking anything. So let's go back to 1983. Released in October of 1983. Name Cyndi Lauper's debut album. Was it A, She's So Unusual? Was it B, At Last? Was it C, Cyndi Lauper? Or was it D, True Colors? Debut album 1983.
I think She's So Unusual. I think True Colors came out later. I'd say She's So Unusual.
She's So Unusual. Okay, Big B battling between two, but let's see if we got a tie at 5.
That answer is correct.
Yep. And that he has. Girls Just Want to Have Fun and Time After Time.
Time After Time's a great song, by the way.
I'm surprised you like that.
Oh, it's an awesome song.
All right, get rid of these questions and move on to another pile. Ladies and gentlemen, we're tied at 5. And what's something about the ghost here?
We're now going into overtime. That was the survivor question.
No.
We're now going into overtime. We're both tied at 5. So this is truly a heavyweight matchup. Me and Stu are just slugging it out, punch for punch.
All right. Where are the fucking answers to these questions?
I wouldn't have got the Cyndi Lauper one, I must say.
Well, that was a good one, because we always think of you as a heavy metal guy.
I surprise you every now and then.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to be amused by this. I mean, Stu climbed the ladder to be able to face Big B, and they've been in multiple contests before, and Big B's had his back against the wall a few times, and he's bouncing back. But this time, Stu gets the movie question.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, you just went to the theater the other day to see the Elvis movie.
Wait, is it going to be a question on that?
No. Who plays the role of Laura Croft in the 2018 American adventure film Tomb Raider?
Oh, if I hear her name, I think I might know it. So
you might go to and nobody. It's just advantage Stu. We're not going to go 6-5 or anything like that. We'll just go advantage or deuce. I'm going to call it like tennis.
Oh, we're doing tennis now.
Yeah. Was it Angelina Jolie, Brie Larson, Alicia Vikander, or Margot Robbie?
I think it was Alicia.
Alicia Vikander to keep himself in the game and go to advantage Stu or deuce?
That answer is correct.
Yeah, Pretty Little Thing.
This is crazy. And then this one goes to hockey. Like, this is just getting silly. Big B.
Mm-hmm.
What country won the gold medal for the women's hockey in the 2018 Winter Olympics?
I have no idea.
What country won the gold medal for the women's hockey in the 2018 Winter Olympics? Was it A, Canada? Was it B, Finland? Was it C, Germany? Or was it D, USA? For a tie or a loss?
I don't know.
Well, you got to guess.
I know I have to guess. I don't know. Canada.
Big B. Canada for a tie or to lose in overtime to Choo Choo Stu. Was it Canada, ladies and gentlemen?
That answer is wrong. Incorrect. Goose egg.
Big B. It was the United States of America, and Canada finished with a silver medal.
Oh, there you go. All right.
It's always the two of them, but
yeah, I knew that. It's one of the two.
Stu, how do you feel?
Well, I'm opening up
I don't even know if I have
finest bottle of fizzy water.
Fizzy water.
That's how I feel.
Go.
May I just say that was a tough opponent. I'd never expected actually to beat him.
We went back and forth. That was good.
That was a great match, and I thought Big B was might be a little rusty because usually in past episodes, Big B, I gotta tell you, you're always like, well, this answer doesn't make sense because of this, and it could be that, or it could be this. And I didn't see you doing that tonight, but you gave a good match.
I'll tell you what the one I wish I had back was the round 2 one, where the answer was LA Law and I said Law and Order, because I was going back between the two in my head, between LA Law and Law and Order, and I had a feeling it was LA Law, but I said Law and Order, and that cost me.
And I gotta say, it's real easy for me to sit here. I didn't know the majority of those questions, so we'll arrange to get that trophy sent to you, Choo Choo Stu. The question now becomes, before we close out the show and talk about some stuff with each other and catch up, is what happens next? Is it the Choo Choo Stu tournament where Big B has to climb the ladder? Or is it Choo Choo Mania 3 where Big B and Choo Choo face each other?
I'm saying Choo Choo Mania 3, me versus Stu.
You don't want to climb that ladder?
No, because I've done enough. I have proven myself over and over and over again in this.
But I'd love to see march through 8 opponents or 4 or whatever it is.
Whatever it was. I say Choo Choo Mania 3, me versus Stu.
All right. Maybe
Stu, by the way, congratulations. It was really a good match. It was good. Congratulations.
And is this your first defeat?
No, Jason Scott beat me.
Oh.
Remember when I had the COVID shot? He kicked my ass that day.
Okay.
Remember, DK, you need to climb the ladder.
Yeah,
you need to climb the ladder.
I'd love to see that. Is have him against Jimmy and Mr. X from Angry Old Man. Like, we'd have to get a new cast of characters. Maybe we could throw Jason Scott in there because he did so well, and then Stu wouldn't have to come on till the very end. we'll discuss. How about it, cave dwellers? Should I put it to poll? Would you rather have it in a series of events that I choose for them to compete in, or would you rather see Big B climb through all-star? Believe it or what? My God, is it hard to find questions like?
That's why I say I think Choo Choo Mania 3, me versus Stu. I think that's a good main event.
That would be a superstar show. So anyway, once we get Stu back here in his,
Sorry, I'm here. The cat is.
So we only got you for half an hour, Stu. We'll let you get some sleep. Big B and I have to pee again anyway. So I don't know, like so what's new? So you had the injury. You've been off for a while. You told us on the pre-show you're waiting for surgery.
Apparently, it's hard to know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for my results of my CT scan, which before I went in, I was told I needed surgery. So yeah, I'm just waiting every day for that phone call.
Now you're still trying to stay in shape in any way you can.
Yeah, I can't do any gym work or anything like that, any lifting. But yeah, I'm trying to eat healthily and do a bit of walking and stuff like that,
Now you tell me in the chat once in a while that you're eager to get back to work. You're with your cave dwellers now. Are you hoping this lasts another year?
No. I want to get back to work at some point.
Or are you getting?
Well,
He's got.
Can always find. Listen,
I don't believe.
We can always find something to do when we're not at work, can't we? So.
So you'll
especially with the missus, could you do that? Could you go here, go there? But
I don't understand how you can do things when your arm is broken.
Well, my arm isn't broken; it's my shoulder, so I can't lift anything on my right side. It's painful, but I'm sort of living with the pain now, and trying not to take too many painkillers because I don't want to get addicted to those. But left arm's fine. This one, very restricted movement. No motorbike riding.
You do any recording because you need your right hand for the guitar.
Oh yeah. Even like putting it under my arm hurts my arm.
Yeah. Does it restrict sleeping at all?
It did at first, but I've sort of got used to it now.
Let's hypothetically say you were with a one-legged Aborigine.
I've got a pregnancy pillow. Or I think they call it.
I've got a pregnancy pillow. So you like tuck that in?
Yeah, I sort of have my arm up, like
I'm struggling for show notes, so I'm taking anything I got. So let's just say you had a one-legged Aborigines, just to shoot some kind of character out there.
Yeah.
Who would ever have that?
Would you have been able to lift the leg, or would have that been the leg you couldn't lift and you would have been screwed?
I wouldn't have been able to lift it.
Oh, so it would have been the bad arm. What a bitch, eh? So I guess if you told her to flip over, it would work. Right? Can you roll over so I can use my good arm to lift you in the air?
That's it, yeah.
All right, what else we got? Big D.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got going on over there besides the block party we were talking about, where you cooked all this food, you put a table out, you were hammered by noon,
yes,
and you didn't invite any strangers over?
No.
Oh, except for the new neighbor.
The new neighbors came over, and they sat down. Other than that, no, it was just my friends, and then that was it. Then we packed up and I had to clean up the next day because I was too hammered to do anything.
Would the new neighbor be interested in any of your double purchases, like the MacBook?
I have asked, but I'll ask no.
Get him into the smoking.
Yeah, maybe he needs some of the charcoal.
Well, the charcoal I'm keeping. But he did bring up, like, when we first started talking, he was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe getting one of the Traeger pellet grills and all that for the smoking." I said, "Oh, I have one in my garage that is better if you want it." And then he decided, it's just I don't want to spend the money. I was like, "Fuck." All right, so it's still sitting in my garage.
The problem is you got it for free, and you're probably trying to sell it for retail price. Like,
am
really
not.
not very fucking fair.
I am.
Sell it
I
for
am.
like a third of the price.
It is an $800 smoker, and I'm selling it for $400. So no, I'm selling it for like half off.
But you won't ship it.
It's 200 pounds. Like, it's cost too much to ship.
I would sell it for like 300 or 350.
It costs too much to ship. It's literally the box is literally 200 pounds.
Yeah, it's got to be someone local, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be local.
You should either cut back the price, get some money out of it because it didn't cost you anything.
Right.
Give it to someone as a Christmas gift, and you'll be a hero.
Fuck that.
Or give it to a charity.
Or give it to a charity. Great idea, Stu.
Or I could use it for parts if mine breaks down because it's electric. So if I need something breaks, I can just grab it off the other one.
Oh, that's an electric one.
Yeah, it's electric. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that one.
Well, it has a fan on it, so you have to have electricity to. So it's a charcoal smoker, but the fan runs on electricity.
Also, no wood.
No, I have charcoal, and you put wood in on the bottom.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
I'll sell it to your local butcher.
There you go.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe get a lifetime supply of veal or something.
There you go. Other than that, we're just getting ready for school. School starts next week.
School starts next week. My kid is going to college. I can't believe it.
Wow. That's crazy.
Still does not have his driver's license. So the wife, he's got lessons tomorrow, but the wife is taking him to get his bus pass. Because, by the way, next week I'm live. It will not interrupt Pucks and Pints at all, but I am going for 4 days, 5 nights to Nashville the third week of September.
I saw that and there was a question you were thinking about coming to New York,
and that I think is going to be next summer now.
Oh, okay.
Because maybe I'm wrong, but I think I need more time there. I'd like a full week. I'd like to fly in, and there's a lot of shit there.
If you've never been here before, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, a lot to see, a lot to do. So yeah, Nashville's where it's at. I'm not a country music guy. We're going on some riverboat. The wife wants to go to the Grand Ole Opry. As long as there's beer and biscuits and gravy, I'll be fine.
There you go.
I love biscuits and gravy. Well, as you know, Stu, I just love gravy. So
it doesn't matter what it's on.
Oh, biscuits and gravy with cottage cheese and scrambled eggs.
What a lovely thought.
Now you can't go anywhere, Stu, because the wife of the family went to Finland, and you would have broke your work contract.
Yeah. I can't travel anywhere at the moment.
So
and plus I'm waiting for my they could call me up.
I think you were on and talked about it. Forgive me if we're repeating ourselves, but you had that big motorcycle cruise to Spain and France.
Yeah. I've done that. I managed to go all the way there, all the way back with no incidents. And then I go out on my bicycle one night, and hey ho, you know what I mean?
So you rode your bike on the autobahns and on the highways, and
yeah,
cruised, and you were completely safe. You got on a bicycle.
Yeah. But anyway, look, let's not dwell on it because it upsets me.
Was that embarrassing?
I have managed to sort of mostly repair the bike now. So with a new front wheel.
A, will you go on a bicycle again?
Yeah.
B, will you ride a motorbike again?
Well, hopefully yes to both. The motorbike, I can't risk it because I haven't got any strength from the top of my arm, you know.
So does the wife have any apprehensions?
I don't think so, really. No. I mean, it just says, bloody be careful,
Are you still part of the motorcycle gang?
Yes, I forgot about that.
Well, I was going to go out on a really nice ride with them on, I think, in a couple of weeks' time, but I can't do it anymore, because it'd be stupid.
so you can't be part of the gang while you're incapacitated.
And what exactly in code words is a really nice ride? Like, are you going to take out someone's wife, or are you going to do a bank heist, or are you going to steal the Queen's diamonds? What is, you're with friends. What does a really nice ride transport?
Listen, what goes on in motorcycle club stays in motorcycle club.
I get it. And hey, listen, semi-finalist Jason Scott, who lost to Choo Choo Stu. I know you were at A&W, and Amanda probably wanted cheesecake. Choo Choo Stu defeated the Big B.
He did.
So
it was a heavyweight matchup. We went back and forth, and Stu ultimately prevailed.
And we have decided that this will all be settled in Choo Choo Mania 3, which normally takes place in November, I believe, or sometime around there.
I'm getting ready. I'm going to avenge my defeat tonight.
So just to keep you up to date, Jason, because we know you're busy, and there's probably a lineup at the takeaway, and then you eat in the van and all that good stuff. I thought for sure Jason Scott would be telling us about a great adventure because it's Labor Day weekend, and usually they go away and do some exciting stuff, but he doesn't have anything. But I am indeed, Jason Scott, going on a cruise on a riverboat in Nashville. It's booked.
That's excellent.
Guys, you're really killing me here because I had to read all the questions. Amanda's working. That sucks. Labor Day weekend. She'll probably have the next week off.
Is this Labor Day in Canada too?
Yeah, Labor Day. US? Jerry Lewis, remember?
Well, that's a U.S. guy. I don't know. Labor Day in Canada is the same day.
The only holiday we don't celebrate at the same time is fucking Thanksgiving, and we've been through this 100 times.
You also don't celebrate July 4th.
What is that guy? He might come up and believe it or what? Sam Squawk or whatever his name was.
I have to go back in the book and find it.
Yeah.
You also don't celebrate July 4th, by the way, because
no, we're
the ones that gave the finger to the Brits.
So. Right. So we do July 1st. But other than that, like Christmas and Labor Day and no, I will not be wearing white trousers. I'm getting a little older, and when I drink a lot of beer, sometimes shorts I tinkle.
Will you be wearing your Stetson?
I may wear a Stetson, yes.
Big belt buckle and boots.
I'm not really a country bumpkin, but I think I will have some. You gotta get a little bit. Maybe get a Levi jean shirt or something. It's up to the wife.
You've definitely got to, like kick yourself out when you're there. I want to see the cowboy boots, the buckle.
I don't know any of these musicians.
Maybe a white Stetson.
She's like, who do you want to see at the Grand Ole Opry? And I'm like, I don't know any of these fucking people. I know Garth Brooks, Dolly Parton. But the Gatlin brothers were playing. I heard of them, but I don't know what songs they do.
Oh, they're years old now, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I think the Grand Ole Opry is probably going to be like Roy Clark and,
Roy Clark, Jesus Christ, how old are you?
Where are you tonight? Why did you? Who was the guy with Roy Clark on Hee Haw? What was that guy's name? Buck Owens or?
I'm not 55 years old, so I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
I can't find who we were talking about.
Short Size thinks it's very weird that in America you can't wear white, as in pants anyway, after Labor Day.
That's only for the pretentious rich fucking jerk offs.
So
Believe me, the rest of us can wear white. We don't care. We don't give a shit.
So you're going down to Staten Island. You're going to grab a Coney dog in October. You could throw on your white jeans.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's for the Montauk fucking crowd, the Hamptons crowd.
But I always remember hearing that, even when I was a kid, like no white after Labor Day. It was like, I don't know where it came from, but
stupid. Yeah. Squanto, by the way, was the
Squanto. So I'm not getting into it because I don't remember, folks, but we did a whole show, if you go back into our library, where I explained to Big B that the Canadians actually were celebrating Thanksgiving before the Americans in the Mayflower and all that shit. And there was some fucking Indian named Squanto, who I believe was from the States, but he like kind of, I don't know, took the midnight train. I don't remember the story. If you listen to the show, please re-educate me on it, because
that was our Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, we might have to revisit that because I don't remember Squanto. I remember, but I don't remember the details.
Right. Yeah, we had I think we had a sounder and everything for that.
Yeah.
It was a whole big to do with Squanto.
What to do? Well, you were like, you didn't understand how Canadians did Thanksgiving in October. And I went and I researched it, and it turned out that, in fact, it was probably a bunch of Indians with Squanto sitting around a campfire eating, caribou or whatever. I don't remember, but it was, in fact, the Canadians that did Thanksgiving first. It was
eating caribou.
Well, it was not Gene McGlickton coming off the what was that boat, the Mayflower, landing at Pontus Rock and offering them a turkey.
It's Plymouth Rock, and I don't know. Was Gene McClinton the guy that
Gene McClinton, I think, was his name. And
Gene McClinton.
He offered them a turkey, and they all dined together. And then you stole all the land, and the rest is history. And then you fought the Mexicans at the Alamo. And somehow,
and 200 years happened in between those two.
Yeah, somewhere in between there was a crack in the Liberty Bell or something. I don't know. Someone's got to look up the lyrics to Davy Crockett, and the whole thing's in there.
And look up the history of Gene McClinton.
Gene McClinton, I believe, was a first mate, either that or an assistant chef on the Mayflower. And there was a lot of people died scurvy of that thing, right? Like I believe only 30% of the mates on the Mayflower made it through. And Gene McClinton, the captain, was very ill, right? So the captain back, he stayed back at Plymouth Rock, and then when they all met in, I think it was Baltimore, right, where they all met and had the turkey dinner.
No, but okay, go ahead.
Something like that.
It was Massachusetts.
Maryland. It was
Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Same thing. I think that the story that was documented is a little bit off on their longitude. I think it was Maryland.
Got it. So Gene McClinton, the assistant chef on the Mayflower,
yes,
was the man that orchestrated Thanksgiving in Plymouth, Baltimore, Maryland.
Right, because Admiral Nelson, Admiral Nelson was sick with the scurvy or the whatever it was that was going around then, and he had to stay back at Plymouth Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they kept him on a campsite, about 4 miles west. The water was too humid and was causing his asthma.
Water was humid.
Yeah. It was affecting his his lungs, bringing fluid on his lungs. So anyone that knows anything, I mean, if you watched F Troop, it was all true.
Right.
And McClinton was the one. Go back.
Gene McClinton, because the water was humid and was in Plymouth, Baltimore, Maryland.
No. Plymouth Rock is in Massachusetts.
Right.
He traveled.
Oh. Got
he traveled on the it wasn't a horse. I don't know what they rode on because the horses were wild in Massachusetts. And the only one that tamed them, as you well know, was Paul Revere, was the first one that went bareback when he was
Not Squanto. Not Squanto.
Squanto took off on foot.
Oh.
Okay. He went through this, and Squanto was 100 years before McClinton and the Mayflower.
I mean, well, McClinton, Gene McClinton and the Mayflower was in like the 1600s. So
Right.
you're saying Squanto was in the 1500s.
Well, you
Squanto
gotta go
was in
back to the shit.
while
Listen,
all
again,
of,
I don't have my facts in front of me, but everyone here's the point I was trying to get at. Everyone think like Joan of Arc or whatever her name is, Lady Godiva, was the one who rode nude in the horse through Europe. Yeah, and Joan of Arc was the one they crucified at the stake because she was a pig and a whore. It was Lady Godiva who rode through the streets. No, Paul Revere was the first one to go bareback, holding the lantern, yelling to the people in Massachusetts, the British are coming, the British are coming.
Was he naked?
I don't think he was naked. The Lady Godiva, I don't think is a true story. It's kind of like the Mona Lisa. That's like not a real person. That was just like like you're drawing, like the dude who was doing the Flintstone. He goes, "Hey, I'll call her Betty."
Got it.
Right. Anyway, all of this is
all of this, Squanto was doing all of this during the 1500s, while all of England was in a suit of armor and killing each other.
No, exactly. Well, you guys are all like running around, meeting in the upper chamber. That one dude, what did he do? He put a key underneath the tree and discovered lightning. This was all going on while Squantos was living on berries and branches and climbing through North America to get to Canada, where he would discover Thanksgiving. And I believe the turkeys were wild up here.
And I didn't know Thanksgiving was a discovery. See, these are all the things I didn't learn in history class, where Thanksgiving was discovered.
Because you watched the fake news. Probably the school you went to had the fake encyclopedias with all the bullshit inside of it that has brainwashed you to the way you think today.
Right. I mean, we had the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Right.
So, but yeah, that was completely false.
Right. The hidden sea scrolls of Squantos that he discovered, and that's why he was running in the first place.
So the greatest discovery of mankind is not penicillin, but it is Thanksgiving.
Correct.
Got it.
Not necessarily the greatest discovery of all time, but a lot of behind the scenes history, the battle of evolution versus religion, the Ice Age, all those facades that people claim.
Right.
Squantos, God bless his soul, he's not here to speak for himself.
But the legend of Squantos lives.
Yes. And it's an unknown fact, but it was his aunt who was the last one that the Aztecs took her heart out on top of that pyramid down there in Mexico with her heart beating. And that was how Squantos' ancestors discovered the Red Cross.
They've made a lot of discoveries. If it wasn't for Squantos, we would still be in England, crawling around and barbarically fighting each other for food.
Right. And trying to get potatoes out of Ireland.
Got it. Squantos is the key to all of mankind.
That's all I got. I needed that. I needed that little boost because we were dying here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where I grabbed it from, but I must have read a lot of Jules Verne and Aesop fables when I was a kid, but somehow that came upon me and I thought that was excellent.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. See, we always say on this show, I don't know what the fuck Stu is doing, but we always say on this show, you learn something. Every show, you can learn something.
Just
And this week,
every show's an education.
it certainly is. And this week we have learned the discoveries of humanity from Squantos.
Exactly. It wasn't Columbus or Monte Cristo. We've learned today that Joan of Arc was indeed a pig and deserved to be burned on the stake.
Never mind Magellan. Never mind Columbus. Never mind Lewis and Clark.
Socrates.
Never mind Socrates, Galileo. Never mind any figure in world history. Squantos is the center of all living kind.
When Genghis Khan was trying to figure out how he was going to conquer humanity, he was using the survival skills and the manipulation of travel across hard land of Squantos.
Even though Squantos wouldn't be alive for another
he's
400 years.
The fourth, though. See, you're not following the trend. Look, have you ever seen that Bob Newhart show? This is Daryl. This is the other Daryl. This is
yes,
the other
of
Daryl.
course.
There was more than one Squantos.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm learning things. I didn't know there was more than one. I thought there was only the one.
What was that princess there? Hiawatha?
Sure.
Okay. Hiawatha or whatever her name. Pocahontas. That's
Pocahontas.
So Pocahontas had quadruplets.
Oh.
And in the Indian heritage, you don't want to put favor over one or another. And they were all called Squantos, and they each went north, south, east, west.
To discover new lands and ensure that humanity moves forward and is not extinct.
There you go.
That must have been hell when they were kids, though. When Pocahontas is like Squantos, and she's only trying to talk to. So it's like, is it like Squantos 1, Squantos 2? What the hell is going on there?
There's like,
can you go back to that, please?
What is on TV?
What is that?
Is that Cyndi Lauper?
I was flicking. I think it's I was flicking through the channels,
and
it's like a shopping channel.
Oh,
but she's got no clothes on.
Stu's watching the Naked Shopping Channel.
What are they selling? Dildos? What are they doing?
I don't know, but they take credit cards.
Do you have your credit card in the cabin with you?
Can you do Apple Pay?
No, I wouldn't be paying for that. I'd be paying for it to put her clothes back on, I think.
I don't know. We can only see the glimpses that you show.
You have a Naked Shopping Channel.
No, I think, to be honest, I never venture this far down the channels, but
wait, can you put the camera back on your TV, please?
Hold up. It's
okay, hang on. Let's get Stu. Oh shoot.
Now he's gone. Short Side says turn off Babe Station.
Oh, that was it.
What the hell is that?
You have a Naked Shopping Channel. Well, you lost it. Oh,
what?
Come on, Stu. That is not a shopping channel.
Well, it sort of is.
That's a
phone sex line.
That's a phone sex line. Yeah, that's not shopping. Well, you don't have to move the camera away. Jesus Christ.
No, I wasn't watching it because it was a Naked Attraction. Naked Attraction had finished.
What Stu does on his spare time is he does phone sex with the shopping channel girl.
Oh my God.
I can honestly say I've never done that, and I never would.
Find that on my cable.
Amanda chimed in and said that's awesome, by the way.
What's awesome? The girl with the boobs?
The sex channel.
Yeah, that's not even on cable.
Well, what is it on?
Well,
is it on regular TV?
Yeah,
is it on BBC 4? What is it?
Well, yeah, I think you have to scroll up a bit. It's in the
scroll up a bit in what?
Well, not scroll up. You have to press the.
It's certainly not Amazon Prime.
No,
Well, what network are you on?
it's just free. It's off the aerial.
So
It's
you
off
have
the aerial.
naked women selling phone sex off your antenna?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I got to go back to free to air.
You're not missing anything. I can tell you that.
Well, I don't know. I suppose I've seen in a while.
I don't know. The one chick is playing with her boobs and.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
that's not an antenna.
to be honest, it's not very nice, is it?
Yeah, but this is a show. You know, a 10-year-old gets up in the middle of the night, turns on the telly. All his parents have is free to air, an antenna, and this is what's on.
Well, usually
Like we have Kyle, a psychic or something like that. That you know, or you know, who's the guy, Big B with the tens, the Chinese doctor with the. We don't have naked.
No idea.
I have never woken up with the TV on and woke up to that.
Nope, me neither.
Now he's gambling. This is all on your antenna.
I'd rather see naked chicks. I could care less about roulette. Yeah, come on. You know what channel it is. Let's not pretend you
got
don't.
so many channels on your antenna.
Right? Doesn't the BBC only have like 5 channels?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to wrap things up here. Congratulations to Choo Choo Stu defeating Big B. If you just joined us in the Believe It or What final, a complete shocker. We'll have a report next week from Jimmy about how those winnings were distributed. I think some big winners. And I will say, remember when I asked in the Cave Crew group, Jay Vegas did call. Stu is the early favorite.
Congratulations to Stu. It was a good matchup.
I don't have a lot. Because I was a quiz master. But I did write down a few things. I've got a pregnancy pillow. I was going to say Alaska. Can you do Apple Pay? Or I'm sorry if you've been listening the entire time, ladies and gentlemen, my absolute favorite, and I can't do it in the voice he did. Hi, guys. It's Grant. From Mike Jolitz Reads the News. Hi, guys. It's Grant. Something about a transvestite. You have to go back and listen. Do you guys have anything?
I have no. I was participating. I have nothing. I will go with hi guys. It's Grant.
Yeah, you gotta. I'll send you the file. You gotta. It's a 3-minute show, and when he says hi guys, it's Grant. He did change his voice like fucking Herman Munster or something. It was weird. All right, folks. Probably name it the Believe It or What final or something, but hi guys, it's Grant, can make it into the show notes or something. All right, Stu, great seeing you again.
Great seeing you guys. Yeah.
Commiserations,
Big B.
Don't be a stranger. You can come on anytime you want. If you're off work and you're having insomnia, you want to join us, just let us know. If not, we will see you for Choo Choo Mania 3.
Definitely.
And I'm sure Big B is going to be coming at you full throttle.
I'm looking forward to Choo Choo Mania 3. I will avenge my defeat.
Yeah, this isn't going to sit well with Big B. He's a very competitive person. All right, guys, say goodbye.
Later.
Hot topics, weird news, shock talk radio, cavecrewradio.com.
I want you to pack up and get out.
Get the hell out of here!
Go! Just go! Get out! Get the hell out!
Get out! Get out!
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
And then I tweeted, I have many millions between Facebook and Twitter. It's great. It's like owning a newspaper without the losses. It's incredible.